YouTube. Hi. Quick update on my Suboxone withdrawal. I am on day 9. Pretty amazing for me. It's been 9 years since I have been opiate free. And I'm quite astounded, quite frankly. This is huge for me. I've been spending a lot of time trying to figure out like what the hell kept me on Suboxone for 6 years. And this is what it was. I went on methadone after a brief relapse. I had gotten sober when I was 21 because I was pregnant. I relapsed 3 months after I had my daughter. Quite frankly, I had a wisdom tooth pulled, actually maybe 2. I gamed the doctor and he gave me 120 blues. And so that was enough to send me off to the races. Absolutely. I don't know if you guys know about progression. It's kind of when you stop using or stop drinking, and then you go back to it. You start where you left off. And I definitely, it was almost frightening how much I was doing, and I was doing 10 or 15 prior to my daughter. It almost doubled. It was a real short run. Me and my ex-husband were spending about $500 every couple of days, and one of my friends said to me, why don't you two go on methadone, whatever. It's cheaper, it can be controlled, blah, blah, blah. So we went to a methadone clinic, and we told the counselors what we were taking, and we were given 100 milligrams of methadone each. Within weeks, we were asking to be taken off, and it was a constant, what about your quality of life? They would ask my ex-husband, how are you going to go to work? Or how are you going to take care of your daughter? You don't want to compromise your quality of life. At 30 years old, I can see it for what it was. It's a business. At the time, I trusted the doctor and I trusted my counselors. And the truth is that I truly do wish that somebody had said, you two are young kids and you don't know what you're going up against with this methadone. Why don't you just go home and kick under the sheets and call it a day? Instead, we became completely addicted to methadone. I tried 4 separate times in a 3-year period to quit methadone. All 4 times I was so sick that at one point or another, within the first 4 to 5 days, I would end up in the hospital and I would fall back into the methadone because I just couldn't. It was too violent. I have never in my life experienced, such pain like that. One day, 6 years ago, I ran into someone and they said, look, this methadone is, you don't have to be on methadone. They have this new thing called Suboxone and you should really try it. We had a doctor's appointment with the Suboxone doctor the next day. Trouble is they didn't really know as much as they do now about Suboxone and how to detox people from methadone to Suboxone. We had left the clinic taking 60 milligrams a piece of, when we dosed like we normally did. That. In fact, the Suboxone doctor told us to. We went and he prescribed us the Suboxone, told us to start taking it that night. When I tell you that was, and I mean, like I said, methadone withdrawal almost killed me a few times. I have never in my life gone up against something so bad. The Narcan was pushing out the methadone violently, and we were, felt like we were dying. It wasn't even comparable to any other detox. It was so terrible. 4 days later, one of the doctors got hip to the fact that the Narcan was like almost killing us because of the methadone having such a strong like half-life or whatever, and they switched to Subdetox. So I can honestly say that I stayed on Suboxone for 6 years because I was terrified to go through that pain again. 6 years, and it wasn't fear of using drugs. I had omitted, got rid of any people, places, and things years and years and years prior to that. Me and my husband split during this, last couple of years, and I am the primary caregiver and everything for my daughter. All I could think of was that this sickness was going to take me out. I was going to lose my job, and that is what kept me on Suboxone. I got 9 days clean. Big deal, right? Okay, so I know not all of you have experienced, as violent withdrawals as I have, but I'm telling you, this is doable. If you want off, it's so doable. A couple things that I've done that I never did in the past when I was kicking. I'm pumping myself full of electrolytes, water. I'm taking multivitamins. I can completely recommend B12 sublinguals. And if you're taking Suboxone, you know what sublingual is you can get B12. It goes under your tongue. It will help with your energy. Just don't overdo it. Just take what they tell you to do. But my God, I'm working every day, and it's helping a lot. I can't stress that enough. Eat as healthy as you possibly can, as quickly as you can, and it is going to help a lot. If you've been vomiting a whole lot, you might want to go get some blood work, because the cramping has a lot to do with low potassium. So if your potassium is like completely gone from vomiting, you may need to go to the ER and get some potassium, IV potassium, and that'll help. But this is doable. It's so doable. I'm almost mad at myself for not doing this sooner. Like I said, this was a complete fear of a withdrawal. 6 years, and I've been working every day, and it's not that bad. The mental anguish, and it's not exactly great or whatever, but this is so doable. So if you're thinking about stopping it, you can do it. And if you're thinking about methadone clinics, it's too much. It really is. It's too strong, and it'll take you down. It really will. You can turn your life around. I'm living proof. I'll keep you updated. Today was a good day, and I'm looking forward to more of them. That's it.